and using this range controller I can build this shadow object. Color off, you can see. So this is how this whole basic concept works. Now the first starting point is to capture a new asset. Capture new asset.
10 seconds left for capture adjust new asset. Mouse left click or touch and drag a rectangle to select asset while or press escape.
So I'll be using my touch to select an area which is best suited for the asset. Remember that an asset is just a thumbnail to store the animations. Animations are the one that will be used for building the movies. So I'm just going to select the rectangle and give it a name. I have several deers, so I'll give it a name, say deer 7. I'll save. Once you have done that, you can see the just captured asset will appear in your asset list right at the bottom. If you can't find it, you can easily search it. See?
This asset does not have any animations. You can always capture an animation by selecting animation capturing option on your right, or select another asset.
I can change the working pen like this. Now I'm going to capture an animation for this. Capture animation.
You have 50 frames left.
See, capture animation uses Intel's object tracking technology. So as I remove my hand, the tracking is switched off. When I bring my hand back, it starts capturing the animation. And as it captures the animation, you can see the frames are collected here. Either you can wait for the system to take 50 frames, or you can escape at any moment.
Animation capture completed. Click preview to animate it. Once preview is completed, you will be prompted to save.
Preview animation. As you can see, I can navigate all the buttons through my voice command. Once the preview is done, it will ask me to save it. I'll say deer dancing. Once I click any animation, it
You
will
have 50 frames left.
and the voice command took it on.
Animation capture completed. Click preview to animate it. Once preview is completed, you will be prompted to save.
Preview animation, and I can always discard it. So the moment I select this one, I have an option here, add animation to scene.
Object included in scene, but shadow objects will not be visible unless you select a background.
Scene gallery, and you can always select a background.
Animate the character by moving hand in air and bringing closer to character. You can close your hand over the object and can move the object around by keep the hand closed. You can also touch and move the character. Moving through mouse drag is also supported.
So you can bring your hand closer to the character and the character is going to move. By the meantime, I'll switch off this voice recognition so that I can communicate with you better. See, as I bring my hand closer,
Open animation menu by double clicking or double tapping on animation object. You can also open the menu by showing index up signal through hand over the object.
and I can hold this one. I can actually grab it, close my hand and move it along the place. Now there is a visual physics. The camera is considered to be located right at the bottom. So if you bring the character nearer to the camera, its size will be increased, and if you take it away, its size is going to be reduced, giving you an illusion that this is a 3D space,
Your
however it
frame
is.
rate is alarmingly low. Switch off filter to improve it. When you want to make movie, please don't turn voice and speech on.
So if the system finds that your frame rate is low, it's going to tell you what you need to do. So you can see that frame rate is switched to 14 frames per second from 10 frames per second. So you can see that I am moving and I can hold it and I can shift it. Also, I can do this same thing either using mouse as I am doing now, or I can use touch to move it. You can do several things with this animation object. For that you have to bring on a menu. For bringing on a menu, bring your hand closer to the character, show index up signal, and then
you can navigate in scene right, left, up or down by generating respective swipe gesture with touch or by mouse clicking. You can also do the same by closing your hand and generating the gesture on air.
So again, bring up the menu, keep your hand fixed in the air for about 3 seconds and the menu will be executed. On the other hand, you can just show victory signal or peace sign to keep it animating. On the other hand, you can also double click on the menu and take about the action. Now, this menu gives you one more interesting option called copy path. Now, using copy path option, we can do tremendous good animations. Say I'll bring about a scene here. Let this be the deer, and I'll get one bird here. I'll get this bird included into the scene. You can at any given instance of time close your hand and you can navigate into the scene from bottom to top, from top to bottom, from left to right, from right to left. Now I have a bird here and I want it to animate, but you see the camera is fixed, so I do not have a proper view here. If you want the proper view, just expand this. You have two controllers. The plus sign is considering that the camera is being taken closer to the characters, and the zoom out will be taking the camera away. So I'll just use a zoom out sign. You can see because camera is going away, the character's size is reduced automatically. So what am I going to do is take this bird. I want to make it fly. So I'll just double click. Bring the menu and then I'll click copy path option. Once copy path option is clicked, I can copy the direction of this. I can automate this. I can make this fly any place like this. Once I'm satisfied,
you can navigate in scene right, left, up or down by generating respective swipe gesture with touch or by mouse clicking. You can also do the same by closing your hand and generating the gesture on air.
I'll end copy path and I will give an option start path animation. So once I do start path animation, you can see that the bird will be flying. By the meantime, I can also bring about the menu for this and I'll say keep animating. So the bird will be flying with its own animation, the deer will be animating with its own animation. You can put on multiple characters in, and this is how you can make very good animations of yours. Not only that, you can bring about live 3D. So just say live shadow on and you'll be able to see your hand cut out. This is my live shadow. So you can bring about the characters just like you animated it. So some already animated characters and your live hand here. Not only that, you'd be able to also work with live 3D. So you can bring live characters into the scene. They'll be communicating with these characters the same way that you are communicated. So you can have shadow characters, live puppets, everything into the scene at the same place. Now, how to utilize this and make movies? Making movie isn't that difficult with Shadow Art Showmaker. All you have to do is click on this option. This is a movie making mode. I'm a crocodile. This is a deer, and this one is a bird. Hi viewers, this is Croco demonstrating you how to make movies with Shadow Art Show Maker. And all you have to do is just save it.
Your media is ready for viewing and publishing. Thank you for your wait.
Go to Media Center. Media Center is one where whatever movies you have built will be all present. I'll select the media. This is a movie making mode. I'm a crocodile. This is a deer, and this one is a